Well, great morning, everyone. So this morning, I had a comment that said, "You're not telling us what's happening in the future. I want to know what's happening in the future." Well, I don't read on the future because the future is in flux, okay? So I read on what's taking place now. If the cards give me the future, then that's what I'll put out. But Mr. Mickey, yeah, I know you want. I know you want Mickey love. I know you're a big mama's boy, but you gotta let me read the cards, Mr. Mickey. Come on over. Come on, Mick. Good boy, Mickey. So let's go ahead and pull the cards and see what they have to say today. So if you're looking for me to grab out a crystal ball and tell you what's going to happen in the future, you're at the wrong channel, okay? I'll just put it out there. So let's go ahead and pull our 18 cards and let's just see what the cards are going to say today. Yeah, a lot of people, well, I want to know what's going to happen in the future. Depends on the energy that's being put out now. Again, you have free will. The planet has free will. So what direction is it going to go? Things can be changed. You can do a reading and 5 minutes later it's totally different because of free will. So that's why I don't do, I could tell you anything's going to happen in the future. So, I don't know what's with my voice this morning. It kind of goes in and out. I had a total thyroidectomy, and since then, I never know what my voice is going to do. But underneath of it all, it's about holding to absolute truth, the fight for truth, putting it out there, okay? Going for absolute truth. So the reading's about past things, ending, some past things that may end, what's being overturned, okay? And maybe seeing from a different viewpoint when it comes to reassessing things, past things that have ended. Maybe we need to reassess some things. It could be that as well. But also the past is ending some of these things that are being overturned. So they may be looking at some things and coming to some conclusions and then moving forward. But let's see what it says. The energy coming into it is, absolute truth coming into the picture when it comes to the direction that these things are going with his focus overseas, etc., and what's being hidden. So let's go ahead and we'll pull the card and see what is being hidden. What's being birthed. Their plans for America, what's being birthed when it comes to overseas is what is being hidden that's been overturned, okay? And maybe ending some of these things that he's got going on when it comes to overseas. So let's see what else we have. The past is now being revealed. Some things that they have done. They tried to, do under the covers, but let's see. Today it's about moving forward when it comes to his manipulation. and what they're trying to build. So the challenge is, despite the argument when it comes to the harvest and things that are moving forward rapidly, things coming into the picture rapidly, with potential outcome of a victory for some things that we're looking for relief from, because there will be a new action taking place. Let's see the extra information that's coming in on this. Things that are up in the air. The wheel is turning. We keep getting this. Consequences are coming. And tempering is coming to balance some things. So if we look at the foundation, things that have been overturned when it comes to being birthed in America, these things that they've, trying to hide, the things they're bringing in, what's being worked on rapidly, a new action to temper some of this is coming in, okay, to bring balance. So something is going to come in today. At the center, what's going on, ending some of the things they're doing overseas with the manipulation of the harvest, seeking relief, and the wheel is turning on that. So it looks like things are going to start taking place. Let me move these down so I can read this, so I can see what's there again. Okay, so it's about the past. Truth is coming out today. The energy is to truth to come out. That's moving forward today. When it comes to the struggle, the fight for a victory with things that are still up in the air. Now, part of this, it could be some of the things that are happening with the DOJ, and they're sending these guys over to El Salvador. It could have something to do with that. But let's look and see if we can figure this out. Okay, so the past, there's a victory with a new action when it comes to things that have been overturned. Okay, in the center of it, of course, we have their manipulation. So it's looking overseas at the harvest of his manipulation. Absolute truth is coming out rapidly. We're struggling with what he's trying to birth in and the things he's moving forward and trying to build. This could also have to do with the tariff situation, but let's continue forward. So looking overseas, it's an ending to some of the manipulation. So that's good. And the past that they're trying to build, overturning things going forward, and the truth coming out for what he's trying to put into place. When it comes to the harvest, the manipulation, we're looking for some relief for that, struggling, and these things are happening rapidly. Again, a new action is going to take place for what's being built for a victory. Okay, a victory. So let's go ahead and ruffle shuffle these, and we'll do the second part and see if it's going to bring some more clarification as to exactly which one of the things. So many things that they're working on, okay, but it looks like whichever one it is, whether it's tariffs or whether it's the people being sent out of the country illegally, something is in motion today for sure when it comes to that, but maybe the second part of the read will tell us more about what it is exactly that's going on. So the center of it, we have the lid is off. We're looking. It also is the card of compassion, empathy, okay? When it comes to the light being shed, putting the light on the subject, when it comes to the White House and what they're doing. So revealing new action, a message about actions with things that are up in the air when it comes to the White House and the things being offered. So a message about the action of things being offered that are up in the air when it comes to the White House. Above it, again, the swords are coming down and tying him up. You know, that inconvenient thing called the truth, as it's raining down for justice. About their manipulations. Now, I'm feeling that this may have something to do with the case with the father that was sent over there illegally. Now, the other day, somebody on this sign, oh, he's dead, he's in there, he's not dead. One of the Democratic guys went over there and was able to meet with him, okay? Now, Trump, of course, threw his DOJ under the bus. They were asking, well, you have to ask the DOJ about that. You have to ask that. I don't have anything to do with it, of course. He's got nothing to do with it. Although he's telling the other guy that, build 5 more prisons. I plan on sending out homegrown citizens as well. So on one side of it, we have his dark government he's trying to do, but some action is coming in, the fight, there will be action taking place. So we're looking at the strength of what he's doing with this illegal government things, and he is on a tightrope with that. When it comes to justice, okay, there will be a new action with things up in the air. When it comes to what Trumpenstein is doing, the lid is off about the manipulation and what's being offered. The message today about action, the truth is raining down, light is being shed on it when it comes to the strength of the things that his corrupt government is trying to do. Okay? So we have there, covering it is the truth coming out, new things when it comes to the things he's doing in the world and the alignments that he's made, that he's paying for, okay? And they will be moving to temper this because the wheel is turning. So I would say 9 out of 10 with this justice coming in. This has to do with the not the tariffs. This has to do with the people being sent out of the country without due process, especially the ones sent into that prison, that Salvadorean prison. So it looks like it's coming back to bite them in the butt. We'll have to watch what happens today, particularly when it comes to the courts. But some of these DOJ ones may lose their law license, okay? And those of Pam Bondi and the rest of them that are continuing to do these illegal things, light is being shed on it, okay? And the courts are not playing. The courts have said, this is enough of this. So we'll watch what's going forward. But there is definitely, they are in the crosshairs. Let's put it that way. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll go on to another open read and just see what it has to say today. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you online.